who has an idea that they can go to an AI app or they go to this tool, Roark.com, and they're able to create they take their idea, put it in this system. It creates an app that they could upload to Google Play, Apple, and charge and start making money off of it.
Making money.
Wow.
And you can spend.
How long? So it's going to take 2 weeks, 3 weeks for the development?
You could be up in a few days, depending on. The great thing about this, let's go through the process.
Yeah.
Right. So how can anybody basically take an idea, turn it into a web app or a mobile app, right? Mm-hmm. So the first thing is that you obviously got to have a problem to solve, right? Mm-hmm. We know that's the simplicity. Mm-hmm. However, here's what I tell people, Ash. Everybody want to have this grand new idea. Mm-hmm. The fastest way to fail is having a new idea that hasn't been proven yet, right? Because we've been misconceived. I need a new, unique idea. No, you don't. If there's tech companies out there that are raising $200, $500 million, right? $50 million, right? Or whatever. Like there's some tech companies that raise a lot of money. Yeah. So there are companies out there that already have a model. Mm-hmm. They already are proven to make money, right? So why are you going reinventing the wheel? Mm-hmm. Now here's the thing that tech companies can't do. They can't do everything right. Mm-hmm. So what you need to do, right, is you have an idea, you can put your spin on it. You can put any type of spin on it, but here's what a lot of people don't understand. There's people in the marketplace, let's say if you have, let's just say a health app, like we're talking about that, right? They could be undercharging. They could be overcharging. There's a market. There's literally a software right now that I sign up for. It's an analytics software. So it tracks, all of your traffic and your web traffic. Well, I always tell the founder, I'm like, your cheapest price is $399 a month, something like that. I was like, there's an opportunity for somebody to go in and charge $100 a month. Pricing, you can literally go into, number one, like have an idea, something out there, and you go to Product Hunt. It's producthunt.com. So go right to Product Hunt, right? Producthunt.com lists all of the apps that are making money, okay? In different categories, productivity, business, product, whatever it is, you can go right there and see all the new releases every day. So the first thing is you need a good idea that people will pay for, not something. Now you could create something unique. That's just going to take you a longer period of time. Yeah. So you're going to have to talk to customers. But the fastest path to the cash, as I'd like to tell people, is go to Product Hunt, look at some things that are releasing. People are rating them. It already tells you what you need to know. You take the concept, and then what you do, number two, is you go to ideation evaluation. Number two, you go to ideation evaluation. So ideation evaluation is, okay, let me look at this. And here's the couple criteria that you can do. You could do this in one day. You go and you say, what are they charging too much? You want to look at the reviews. So you can look, and this is in the Apples, this data is available. You don't have to guess. You don't have to do any of those things. You go right to the reviews. You can go to Amazon. You can go right to the Apple Store, and people will tell you what they like about the app and what they don't like about the app. Oh, this is too much. This is pricey. I wish it had this. So the first thing you want to do is say, most of the time, either the pricing is bad, number one. Number two, usually this is 90% of the cases of apps that I build, the UX is horrible, meaning the design is absolutely horrific. The user experience is absolutely horrific. If you go, I would venture to say it's 90-something% of them joints are bad. Right? Either the website is horrible, the back end is horrible. So you can win just from having that. If you just have the user experience in mind, you can win with that, right? And then the other one is features. Most like technology companies can't do all three of those things right? They can't get the features right. So what features are missing? Then you can literally go and you create what we call a product spec sheet. This is, what do you want everything in your app to do, right? I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. Here's what I wanted to do. And you be real specific about that thing. Then after that, you go right to Roark, you go to Lovable, or you go to Bolt. Bolt is one of my other favorites.
And Bolt, spell that for me.
Bolt.dev, BOLT. So you go right to Bolt, right? Or you go to Lovable, but I like Bolt as well. And then you go to Roark, RORK.com, and you put that prompt right into it. Okay? And right there you can build something in less than a day. The first thing though, what people don't do is you want to build your site first, right? So what I typically do is I take that, right? I take that, and so people say like this is even the gym. Let me give y'all
let's
some.
go.
I want y'all to
Also,
really
like,
because there's so much
look,
opportunity.
Yeah.
Here's what I tell you: how you get something that you don't have to keep prompting, because the biggest issue with tech is prompting.
Yeah.
Right. So you could put a paragraph. I wanted to do this, but that ain't gonna really do it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how you win. Here's what you do. You let's say you're using something like Lovable. This is why people don't use Lovable properly. Here's what you do. When you have an idea, you go to the tutorial section and you copy all of their documents. Okay, you don't have to like. Here's what people don't do. You download all of their not download, but one by one. You just copy and paste.
Yeah.
You throw it right into Lovable into the instruction section. Now it knows exactly how the platform of Lovable works from A to Z.
Yeah.
Because it's trying to figure out what are you building first.
Right.
So this is how you master AI. You throw. Most people don't do this, and they don't do this, which is why they don't get something. They don't get something good.
Yeah.
You copy all the documents, their help session doc. You copy and paste it. You throw it right into Lovable, into the instruction section or Claude, whatever you're using, and you say, create me a document like this that does this, based on the specifications of Rourke or Lovable. And it's going to give you an exact spreadsheet and everything.
Wow.
Then you take that and you tell Lovable or Rourke or Bolt to create me an app that does this, and this. You're going to have something 95%. I think I saw a stat. Which is what we're going to talk about next, is that 95% of people who vibe code or go into these apps, they never launch it to make money. And the reason why they never launch it is because they never understand the specifics of how these platforms work. When you give AI the exact framework of how it works, you're going to get something beautiful.
Wow.
Right?